So my third point is in response to Black people who engage in toxic Christianity.
Okay. I wasn't expecting this one. All right, here we go.
They allow people in power to weaponize religion and weaponize God for protection and to be absolved. I am honestly disgusted by the number of Black women supporting Combs. You know, Kelly Price made a post blaming the seductions of the industry and calling him a unique talent and imploring him to pray. He already started that rebirth or redemption tour before all of this even broke, when he was making connections with people like TD Jakes, and he changed his name to Brother Love and things like that. Y'all in these comments talking about I forgive him or we can't judge, only God can judge. First of all, it's not your apology to accept. It's Cassie Ventura's apology to accept. It's all of his victims' apology to accept or not accept. You cannot absolve him. We need to start holding people in our community accountable, regardless of their power, fame, influence, how many bops they got. Are y'all for real? You could be anything in the world, and I'm asking you to be for real. Because that same mercy is never extended to Black women. Y'all will judge a Black woman publicly to the ends of the earth. Oh, well, she shouldn't have been doing this. Well, she did that. Well, she lying. She this, she that. That same mercy that you give him, you never extend it to Black women. God don't have nothing to do with him. That's not this. I don't know what God y'all serve, but mine doesn't protect abusers. He heals and cares for the victim. Our grace should go to them, should go to Cassie Ventura. That's where our grace should go. And the last thing I'm going to say on this is we need to start interrogating our support of anybody who has been in support of him, especially for any extended period of time. I'm talking about all your faves. I'm talking about all of your faves, because what you need to ask yourself is my entertainment worth more than someone else's dignity and safety? It's not, is the answer to that.
Jay, I hear everything that you're saying. And you are right. I agree with 99.9% of it. However, Diddy is the soundtrack, Sean Combs is the soundtrack to the 90s. You would have to almost eliminate all R&B and hip hop from the 90s because his tentacles are on everything.
And you know what? You know what the great thing about music is? It's not going anywhere. The 90s was 30 years ago. When the last time you listened to Bad Boy anything?
I listen to Biggie at least once a week.
We got to wonder why he's gone.
Look, we're not going to get into no Jaguar Wright conspiracy theories.
Let me tell you something about Jaguar Wright and her conspiracy theories. She's been saying this for years, and she is being proven correct.
Yeah, but she also got some crazy conspiracy theories. Look, I have a friend, educated, professor, educator. I asked him to come on the show, and he said, "Nah, you ain't gonna get me canceled," because I saw him this morning, and I was like, "We still bad boy for life?" And he was like, we're gonna have to figure out something. Maybe he could sell his whole catalog to a women's shelter so that he can't make any more money from it, but that all the money that is made from it is going to domestic abuse survivors or something like that, so that we can still listen to music. And I told him, I was like, yeah, I'm going to have a really hard time cutting anything bad boy out of my life. That's Jodeci, that's Mary J. Blige, that's Biggie, that's Craig Mack, that's it's almost everything, right? Because he's got remixes on everything. And I was like, what's next? What's next? Right?
Whatever needs to be next. We need to start, I'm going to say it again, interrogating our support of anybody who has been in support of him for any extended period of time. The reason he's been able to get away with this for so long is because of who he is.
Yes, this is true.
Because of his reach, because of his influence, because of the people he knows who stay silent for him. There are no innocent bystanders here. I can understand, I tried to read some of Cassie Ventura's complaint. I could not get through all of it. I found it incredibly triggering. But she was being abused in front of staff. Now, I can understand being staff, and it's your job, it's your livelihood. And who are you to go up against a billionaire who hangs out, who's been seen with literally everyone of any kind of importance, who has unlimited resources? I can understand that. I can't understand his peers not saying anything.
Well, how many peers does he really have? If you like that clip, go ahead and hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to catch up on all of our latest content. Don't forget to hit the notification button when you do subscribe so you can get updated every time we release content. We release content every day, whether it's an actual show or clips from the shows. So go ahead and subscribe, like, comment. Also, don't forget our Patreon page where you can find our Talking Straight-ish and After Hours Uncensored episodes. That's patreon.com/Unsolicited Perspectives. But once again, thank you again for listening to Unsolicited Perspectives. I'm your host, Bruce Anthony, and I'm going to catch you next time. I'll holla.